The origin. Every January, the island of Cebu erupts in a symphony of color, faith, and rhythm. Millions of people pour into the streets for a festival known around the world. But to truly understand Sinulog, you have to look past the grand parades and the massive crowds. You have to go back to its source. Before it was a massive street party, Sinulog was a simple dance, a prayer in motion. Its name comes from the Cebuano word sulog, which means water current, a fitting description for a dance that mimics the push and pull of the tides or the gentle flow of a river. The dance is beautifully simple. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. A rhythm that tells a story of progress and reflection, of moving forward while honoring the past. This ancient dance found a new purpose in 1521, when Portuguese explorer Ferdinand Magellan, sailing for Spain, reached the shores of Cebu. As a gesture of goodwill following the baptism of the local chieftain Raja Humabon and his wife Hara Amihan, who was christened Queen Juana, Magellan presented a gift, a small carved image of the Santo Niño, the child Jesus. That single image, a token of a new faith from a distant land, sparked a devotion that would endure for centuries. But history is rarely a straight line. 44 years later, in 1565, a new Spanish expedition led by Miguel López de Legazpi arrived. Conflict erupted, and a village was razed to the ground. Amidst the ashes and destruction, one of Legazpi's soldiers made a miraculous discovery. Inside a burned hut, miraculously untouched by the flames, was the very same image of the Santo Niño. For the Spanish, it was a sign of divine providence. For the Cebuanos, it was proof of the Santo Niño's protective power. On the very spot where it was found, they built a church, the foundation of what is now the Basilica Minore del Santo Niño, cementing the child Jesus, not as a foreign icon, but as a powerful protective symbol for all Cebuanos. The devotion becomes a festival. For centuries that followed, the people of Cebu danced the Sinulog not as a performance, but as a personal prayer. They danced to thank the Santo Niño for a good harvest, for healing, for protection and blessings. It was an intimate conversation between a devotee and their protector. There were no grand stages or elaborate floats, just pure faith, rhythm and community. Over time, these individual acts of devotion began to merge. Local processions grew larger and more vibrant. Vendors, musicians and dancers filled the streets each January, the month devoted to the Santo Niño. The sound became its heartbeat. The beat, boom, tarat, tarat, became the pulse of the city. It was a sound that carried stories of conversion, survival, and a uniquely Cebuano identity, the modern Sinulog. The transition from a local devotion to a global festival happened in the 1980s. In 1980, Cebuano officials, led by David Odilao Jr. of the Ministry of Sports and Youth Development, organized the first formal Sinulog parade. The goal was to honor the dance, its history, and its deep spiritual roots, creating a spectacle that the entire city could participate in. The following year, the Sinulog Foundation was created to shape it into the annual, city-wide celebration we know today. A festival of grand parades, colorful contingents from across the country, and a sea of pilgrims shouting their unified prayer, Pit Señor. But even amidst the spectacle, the dance stayed the heart. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. A constant, flowing rhythm, like a river, like history itself. Today, Sinulog is a beautiful paradox, part solemn devotion, part vibrant cultural showcase, and part global homecoming. It honors a small wooden image that crossed oceans, a community that never stopped dancing, and a city that learned how to turn faith into a festival for the world. So, how did Sinulog truly begin? It began with a gift, a miraculous rediscovery, and a simple 2-step prayer that continues to echo through time. Pit Señor. This is Glenn's project. Please, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and also share for others to view as well. And finally, hit that notification button for more videos like this. Stay with me, and I will take on the current happenings within our motherland, the Philippines. Thank you for watching and see you in the next videos.